Greetings, friends. As always, it's an extremely high honor to welcome you back to Rick's Garage. What you see before you is a late 1990s Toyota Corolla. The reason it's here, it belongs to an acquaintance of mine. The exhaust pipe had broken right in front of the resonator, and he just wants me to try to patch it up as best I can. So as you can see, I've got the car up on my lift stands. It's giving me about almost 30 inches to work under there. And that's giving me plenty of height to work on that exhaust system, and I'll see what I can come up with to try to patch that back together for him. So let's get to it. So what I've done here, friends, is I've clamped this piece of pipe into a jack stand. Try to hold a little bit steady while I try to zip it off. Alright, friends, before you try anything like this, make sure you have some safety glasses on. I'm going to see how well I can zip this thing off with my angle grinder. Camera's in the way, so I'll finish this up off camera. Okay, now I'm going to take this die grinder and I'm going to try to clean this up a little bit. Once again, make sure you have your safety glasses on. Kind of an awkward angle here. Okay, that's all I want to do is get the birds off of that. Now off camera, I'm going to do the exact same thing to this pipe right here. I'll come back when that's done. And then we'll take some measurements and see what we can get to put these back together again. Okay, friends, I got these two ends cut off and cleaned up. And I just come back from AutoZone. I took measurements. And I've got this little adapter. Fits nicely over that pipe. And it fits right over this pipe. So I'm going to fit these two things together, put a couple of clamps on it, and we'll call this job done. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I've got the adapter in. Fits nicely on both sides. So I'm going to throw a couple of clamps on it. I like to turn my clamps up a little bit so they're not hanging down. Don't want it to catch on something. Alright, that's good enough. That's going nowhere. Now we just got to put a little clamp on this side. Okay, take it off in place. Okay, let's see if we can tighten this up. So this is just a temporary measure. He really needs to replace the entire exhaust system. That would cost him several $100s, maybe as much as $700 or $800. You don't have the money for that right now. So in doing this, this is only costing about 15 bucks, and it'll buy him a year or two. By that time he can make up his mind whether he wants to keep the car or not. I suggest putting as little money into this car as possible because of the condition of all the rust. So in doing this, if he can get another year or two, he may decide he wants to replace the exhaust system and spend the money, or he may want to get another car. But this will give him some time to gather up the funds to do whatever he needs to do. Me, like I said, I only work on friends and family vehicles these days. I try to help people out when I can. I'm not in business anymore, so I don't charge people much money for this stuff. Generally, I just ask them to pay for their parts. And if they want to give me something, fine. I won't refuse it, but I don't ask for any money. I make some money on my YouTube channel. Thanks to you folks. Okay, it's about as tight as that needs to be. So let's fire it up and see what it sounds like. So see, I put these turned up so they won't catch on anything. Near as I can figure, this pipe that was welded in some time ago took the place of its catalytic converter. I can't find a catalytic converter on this thing, so I think the catalytic converter went right here where this pipe was. He had bypassed it some time ago. Alright, so let's see how this sounds when I fire it up. Okay friends, I'm going to call this job done. I've got the exhaust system patched up. As you saw when I put my hand on it, it's holding pressure. So that's all I've got, friends. I want to thank you once again for watching Rick's Garage. Before I go, I will post 2 videos to your left, of which I hope you find of interest. Feel free to click on one or the other. And to your right, as always, will be a picture of my avatar in the form of my very trusty German Shepherd. By all means, feel free to click on that should you wish to subscribe to my channel. So thanks again for watching. We hope to see you all very, very soon.